Well, those energy issues came under the spotlight in one of yesterday's conference sessions. Here's a look at what's coming up today. And we begin in the Forum, where the day starts with a keynote session on the future of broadcast news. That's at 9 o'clock. Next up, the subject is public service broadcasters. They're expected to embrace new services, but don't always get the funding they need. In Room L, the afternoon is given over to a masterclass on the future of digital television. There'll be almost 20 speakers in this double session, which runs from 1:30 until 5:30. Over in Room O, there's another session in the What Caught My Eye series. Today's subject is Media on the Move, and that's followed at 11 by a business briefing on the next generation of IPTV. Meanwhile, in the auditorium, most of the day is dedicated to the show's hot topic of 3D. In the morning, the emphasis is on the cinema, while the afternoon is about 3D in the home. And that's followed by a closer look at the latest 3D acquisition technology. And don't forget that tonight sees the 3D screening of Ice Age: Dawn of the Dinosaurs. That's also in the auditorium, starting at 6:30. But the film is free to all on a first-come, first-served basis. It was back in 1984 that the mockumentary This Is Spinal Tap took the world by storm. Well, 25 years on, a follow-up movie has been made, and I'm delighted to say that two of the men behind it, writer-producer Jim Gabor and executive producer and actor Harry Shearer are with me now. And Harry, you've been back on tour. How's it been?
It's been great. This was the first time we toured as ourselves after years of touring as Spinal Tap and a couple of tours as the Folksmen from A Mighty Wind. And we decided, this being the 25th anniversary of the release of Spinal Tap, the film, to do something different. And so Christopher, Michael, and I went out for the first time as ourselves, playing the music for both films and other films acoustically. Had a wonderful time, played 30 cities, and this is a document of the last night of the tour.
You must be absolutely exhausted.
I'm a bit tired at the moment, but...
By the way, I wasn't involved with the original film. I was only like 5 years old when that happened.
Oh, please. Oh, please. Yeah, but so it's been great.
Jim, for you, I mean, it's quite a big ask, isn't it, to do a follow-up or a sequel to what was such a successful cult movie?
You did say ask. Big ask, because I thought you said something else.
Yes, ask, or maybe a tall order would be better.
Maybe let's keep this calm. I don't think I could ever call this a sequel. I think it's just it's an elaboration. And they kept talking about themselves. Here they are, being themselves for the first time on stage in the fictional universe that they lived in. I mean, because they're Spinal Tap.
And Harry, were all 30-odd concerts sellouts?
I think the first couple were near sellouts, and then word started spreading, and yeah.
Jim, you got involved very late on in the tour. What sort of challenges and problems did that present for you?
Well, the good people weren't available. Oh, sorry.
That's right. He got me. I was the last. No, it was a challenge.
Yeah, you didn't even know most of your cameramen, did you?
Only knew one person on the whole crew. So we got a brilliant director of photography, but we had to hire locals. It was the only way we could pull it together. So we were training them on the show, and it was a 2-hour and 17-minute show. So by the last 3 songs, I think we had them.
They were in gear. But it looks beautiful. I mean, we brought the real deal technically, and it shows in the product.
Yeah, we went to hard drives. EBS, I know, is a big presence here. We used 5 EBS hard drives that were recording all 8 cameras in a line cut simultaneously, and we had 5 HD cam decks running as backup. It was the show was 5.25 terabytes. It's when you start thinking in terms of file size, that's a large show.
And so the legend that is Spinal Tap lives on, and the DVD is out today.
Globally right now, yes, as we speak.
Gentlemen both, thank you very much indeed.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Okay, time to get back out around the halls and catch up with our reporter George Hurd to see what's been catching his eye.
Sometimes seeing the picture isn't enough, and so German company Fraunhofer have this, an immersive dome cinema experience. Not only do the 6 projectors provide a flawless reproduction of images of up to 4K by 4K, the 3D audio system really makes you feel like you're in the picture. Fraunhofer believe the IDMT system is perfect for exhibitions and museums, and the domes are scalable, which means they can accommodate a cosy couple or even a whole cinema audience. A decade ago, a filmmaker knew he could rely on his film stock and lighting to set the right scene. But in an HD digital world, keeping an eye on that all-important luck can be tricky. Norway's projection design hope they can help. Its 2D and 3D mobile projectors give the cinema feel and quality, so footage can be reviewed as soon as it's shot.
You have to preview it, you have to see it in a large format to really understand what you're doing. So reducing the cost and reducing the price and improving the ticket of getting in, so to speak, is optimized for the industry.
If you need a light, mobile and importantly a low-cost lighting solution for your professional camcorder, this is the Stealth RL48 from Rotolight. It can slip on and off in seconds, shoot non-stop for 3 hours on a single set of AA batteries, and filters mean it's perfectly calibrated for daylight and tungsten conditions.
Very exciting because it has a range of colour temperatures, 5600, 4200, 3200, all changeable by Lee filters, which are all included with the product. We also have 2 neutral density filters, so we can dim the light from half stop, 1 stop, 1/2 stop, and a diffusion filter, all included.
Now this thing is the PFC Ultimate arm from ACS France. It's a highly stabilised camera crane attached to a pretty meaty 4x4. When this thing's going, it can be running at 165k and can do a 360 shots shoot in just 3.5 seconds. And the crew can continue to work in the safety of the car while it's travelling at these amazing speeds. ACS will be deploying it in the south of France first, giving easy access to both Spain and Italy.
And we'll have some more eye-catchers in our final show tomorrow. Now, Sunday night is awards night here at IBC, and this year, as always, we've had some very special winners. The event's top award, the International Honour for Excellence, went to New York's Metropolitan Opera. The company has pioneered new technology so its shows can be seen live across the world. Gillian Kelly was at last night's ceremony.
It's a world-class opera, and now all the world can see it. The high-definition events mean that hundreds of thousands of people in 42 countries have been able to experience the New York Metropolitan Opera live.
We want to thank you and certainly all the IBC. If not for the technology and engineering achievements and feats of that your organization embraces, we would never have been inspired.
The Innovation Award for Content Creation was won by Virtual Playbook from ESPN and was collected by Rob Hunter. The award for Best Technical Paper went to Mark Waddell from BBC R&D for his paper on compatibility challenges for broadcast networks and white space devices. The Innovation Award for Content Management went to RTBF for its NumProd Tapeless Multimedia Workflows project. The Innovation Award for Content Delivery and the prestigious Judges Award was won by the Arab States Broadcasting Union for its Menos project. And the special award went to the Amber Alert Netherlands. It was presented to Carlos Schippers of the KLPD and Frank Hearn of Net Presenter by IBC's Chief Operating Officer, Mike Crimp.
And congratulations once again to all our winners. Well, that's all from us for now. We'll be back tomorrow with our last show from IBC 2009. We hope you'll join us then. In the meantime, have a good day's business.
And now the weather from IBC. Temperatures across the Netherlands will average at around 17 degrees and it'll be cool, cloudy and windy. In Amsterdam it'll be 19 degrees in the morning and there'll be patchy, heavy showers all day. It'll be 19 degrees in the afternoon too, but winds from the northeast will make it feel much cooler. In the evening it'll drop to 12 degrees. The outlook for the next few days includes a lot of rain and it will be dull and cloudy. On Thursday things improve as the sun returns.